Hey guys, good morning and welcome back. It's Tuesday, February 1st, new month. Let's go. I'm excited. We'll be coming out with a monthly recap probably this week. I'll try to get it out probably by Thursday, maybe even tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But you guys already know it was overall kind of a slow month, and most of the month was really about, staying afloat, not treading too much water. But still, there's some really good lessons to take away, especially some of the new rules that I made. So we'll review those again in the monthly recap. So going forward though, with today, I didn't really do so much trading here. I'll talk about the swing trades in a second. Let me move this to group, not allowed. It's because I have a sell limit order on Clove right now. I'm gonna just go to Clove, cancel that limit order. And then so I only made $165 today. It wasn't really a good trading day, that's for sure. It wasn't great at all, but there was a few opportunities. There was just some nuggets of opportunity, and I was a lick too late on a few of them. Well, pretty much on two of them. That's pretty much all we had. And I got partial fills, and then I still made like 4 or 5%, which is like a phenomenal trade. But I made like $50 instead of $500 or $1,000 because I just barely got a few shares executed because I was buying into momentum moving up, and I didn't use a market order. I used a limit order, which is what I usually do. But that was one of those few times where market order would have been the way to go. So we'll talk about that. And now we're kind of getting a little bit of chop, and I just don't feel like I want to keep pushing it because it's just as easy to give it all back. So I'll just have to take my kind of scratch small profit day. Still better than a red day, trust me. Last month was so red, so I'll take a small green day any day over a red day. Let's just start with CREX. It's one of our lead gappers here. On the daily, same old, just a downwards trending stock. It did find a little bit of support, so you could probably argue this is a ranging ticker between like, I don't know, well at this point it's ranging between like $1.5 and maybe $2. A media company, 12 million shares outstanding, 21 million market cap, with some catalysts coming out here. So that's good to see. The problem is on the 5-minute, you can really see this ticker is really struggling to get momentum. Every time it pops up, it flushes right back down. On the 1 minute, it's even uglier. And the top to bottom, it's only like 40%. So it's not a ticker that I'm usually so interested in. And then when you go to the 1 minute, you really see how gnarly this ticker looks. It popped up around 9.9, moves up here fairly quick, like 20%, pulls back, and then pops up again 13%. This would have been a good trade. The problem was, the volume here was a little bit light, and it's only up 20%. So it's not really something that I'm even really looking at yet. Plus, it's the first pullback, so not so hot. I think this would have been actually a better trade right here. It looks a little gnarly, but we get that nice pullback to 157 on the 9 EMA, and there's bigger support in this area as well. So I think this trade would have been maybe better, but it crawled up so slow that you probably would have not held so long, knowing myself. Eventually, we did get this pop higher here, and then we got a quick pullback. And I bought this pullback and got a little bit of that move again with small size. So that was kind of frustrating. I could have made a nice chunk here, but this is just an ugly ticker the way it trades, and just it chops out so much. So CREX, I only did one trade on it, and then I moved on. Still made $50, but I think this was like a 4 or 5% trade. So this one alone, if I just was using normal size, like $10,000 or so, $400 or $500 profit just like that. But it's also just not a market that I'm super comfortable in using normal size, especially max size. So let's go to BFRI on the next ticker here. And this one, kind of similar situation, downwards trending ticker. There is kind of support coming in now. It's the third green day in a row. Also not, a super big fan of trading these multi-day runs. I always prefer that first nice spike and then trading it as aggressive as possible. This is a ticker we traded many times in the past, so it's no stranger to us. Now it's crawling back above some resistance, and it's got more resistance around 4, and then even more resistance around close to $5 here. It's a pharmaceutical company, 15 million shares outstanding, 60 million market cap, with a catalyst as well, some phase 3 trial. So that's good to see, a catalyst ticker at least. And then if we go to the 5-minute, you'll see that this ticker popped up pretty late. It wasn't really doing anything pre-market, especially volume-wise. And then at the market open, it popped up here around 24%. Again, really not like a percentage ticker that I would be so interested in. Let's go to the 1 minute. You can see I didn't really trade any of this until it really started popping up my scanner. I think it's around 15 or 10%, my scanner settings. And I love this pullback. On the 5-minute, it was perfect. On the 1 minute, it was perfect. And then it just breaks out like 10%. I only got 100 shares right here, so $400. And I actually got a really nice trade overall. I sold a little bit soon, like right here at 415. That's still really good trade. I just didn't get my size. So just like that, between that first trade on CREX and that first trade on BFRI, I should have been up, north of $500 if I just got my size on them. And then I feel like, okay, well, I missed those two trades. That's where really FOMO can start setting in, and a little bit of revenge trading. It's like, yes, you got the trade, and you're like up, $10 or something like that. So technically it's a green trade, but you feel like you missed it. You feel like you kind of got a red trade because you missed that opportunity. So just knowing that, I was like, okay, well, I got to be cautious here, because there's no need to like gun it unnecessarily in this weak market just because I missed a trade. Luckily, I got this pullback here, so that was kind of good. Again, I didn't get really big size. I got 900 shares. So, we're talking tiny size. I quickly took some profits here, and then I got this one right here because the 5-minute was still looking sturdy, big support around this one, and I just got a quick retest here, and I think I did that trade twice. But yeah, after that, it was done. I don't really want to be trading the range right now. I don't want to be trading backside. So, once the front side's done, I'm more or less done. And that's why I wrapped it up today. So it kind of feels like not the best day for my trading personally, because I missed those opportunities. But again, the overall market wasn't that hot either. So yeah, I left profits on the table, but there also just wasn't that many profits to be made. In terms of swing trading, everything's a bit wishy-washy right now. We had a good little continuation. I did go ahead and sell some of my positions on my swing trades. Let's just go to a 15-minute chart, and let's go to, let's say, just go down the list and go to all my accounts. So it shows some of them. So I started closing out some size. Space, I think, was the biggest one that kept on running. I was actually looking to close out even more size here, but I missed it. This is a ticker that I would either consider buying back at 9. I still think the market's going to sell off overall. So if it breaks 9 and starts getting closer to this 180 SMA, I think that would be a little bit better of an entry, classic mean reversion. And all the tickers look somewhat similar to that. I think Space had the biggest continuation. But across the board, I'm managing my position just because I still think the market is overdue for a continuous sell-off. The thing is, a lot of these tickers have been, pushed back so far. We talked about this a little bit more yesterday, but a lot of these tickers are down like 60 to 90+% from their all-time highs. So even if the market does keep selling off, I'm not super sure how much some of these companies will continue selling off unless the company itself just totally disappears. That's pretty much what we're bargaining with. And fundamentally, a lot of these companies are doing really well. For example, Clove, it's down 93% from their highs. That's insane. And they're sitting on cash and they're expanding. It's crazy. Like, it doesn't feel right. It feels like there's a huge disconnect fundamentally from the price. I don't know. It's a little bit hard, saying how I want to go forward, because the thing is, I do think the market here, this could be a dead cat bounce, and because interest rates are just really being priced in. If Ukraine gets any more unstable, supply chain issues across the board, which are going to have like compounding effects for many quarters. I think the market still continues going down, but I'm just not sure how much some of these individual stocks can keep going down, because they've been going down long before the market started going down. So I feel like we might get some more bounces on them. And if we have any sort of, triple bottom or something like that, or double bottom on these tickers, I'll probably be going for it. Yeah, I mean, look at these indexes. The SPY, this is getting really heavy right here. The problem is, actually this hammer candle here, big green candle, and overall though, the volume's been pretty nice on the rebound. So that's actually quite bullish. It's really hard to say right now what I think is going to happen. So ultimately, I just want to be in the right position and hopefully have cash on the sidelines. And if we do have a continuation, then be able to get in at least from where I got out. So a quick example again, we're getting like these double bottom bounces here around like $14, for example, on QS. So what I'm thinking is, maybe we're going to get a sell off here, and then we're maybe going to get a continuation, or we're going to have a light bounce here, and then keep selling off and have that triple bottom. So this triple bottom is one of those zones where I would be looking to buy, and then really probably just keep it there. I don't really think I'm going to keep managing my position at that point, because these are companies I would feel comfortable holding for like 2 months or so. And at this point, I feel like I might start tripping over myself managing my positions. And really across the board, we're seeing those, kind of double bottoms come in. So that's why I was thinking, there's big resistance here, and there's a good chance we might maybe see a triple bottom, especially as the market maybe turns around again if this is a dead cat bounce. Look at that sell. Colby in the Discord was making a really good point. These moves to the upside are really just so slow, and then instantly. The second people are unsure, it just sells off so aggressively, and that really shows the market we're in, where the sellers and the bears are really, really in charge. So that's why I do want to go ahead and take those profits. And you can see, boom, again, double bottom right here. So I'd be looking for a potential triple bottom before we have maybe moved back higher on some of these tickers. Yeah, I mean, it's across the board. It's pretty much the same setups. So for me, I'm kind of being patient here. I'm not buying back what I sold. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I do think almost all these tickers are a really good valuation right now and are way oversold. So I think it's a great time to accumulate. However, I think the market as a whole has more downside potential, and it could kind of keep trending to the downside for a bit. But I'm not really sure if it's gonna drag some of these tickers down at one point anymore, because they're just so far down. You never really know what's gonna happen. That's all for me today. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Consider subscribing if you're new. We'd love to have you part of the community, and like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.